All right, hear ye, hear ye. We made it to our final best ball Swolecast of the offseason. And I will admit, when I wrote this earlier, I had a joke about us pulling out all the stops today. And by that, I assumed no guests, no challenges, nothing unique whatsoever. That would be in Swolecast fashion. But we have a truly special episode on tap today. It's not quite on par with drafting and driving, but it is the next best thing. And you will be able to find out what that is in a hot second. And I should say, I do have to call a spade a spade. David Kitchen is on a heater right now on X. He did what anyone who is in an engagement slump should do, and that's slide into Chess Liam's mentions. That's the way to buck any trend. Our friend David Kitchen racked up 200 plus likes simply by replying "nah" to a Kyron Williams coach.
That's got to be his most. That's got to be his most liked tweet of the whole year. Has to be.
Kitchen, incredible stuff. And I also want to say, I don't want to force a new trend. Stuff has to happen organically. But if everyone did want to forever reply "nah" to all of Liam's tweets, I'm not going to say you shouldn't do that. There is definitely panic in the streets about Kyron Williams, who Sean McVay said is going to return punts. The only thing that could cause Best Ball Twitter and Davis to explode even more would be McVay signing Samaj AP Ryan.
From your lips to God's ears, buddy.
It has been so funny for us all. Like, I've been trying to think of a team. I'm like, I think the Ravens would be pretty good.
No, the Browns. The Browns. It ruins all the idiots. It ruins the Chubb drafters and the Ford drafters. It ruins no one who's ever watched one of my videos.
Kitchen also gave the DraftKings Best Ball product a shout out for recent improvements the other day. It's nice to see someone pumping DK stock after Jason Robbins cashed out $7 million of his this past week. Dave, you still hold some of those DK and G bags?
How do they pay you for your gremlins or your trolls, your DK trolls? How does that
work? Oh, gosh.
Davis used his new puppy, very cute puppy, by the way, to farm engagement on a post that included his Underdog referral link.
It worked, by the way.
Listen, Davis, we moved so quickly from your hustle era to a desperation era. I mean, I say we just quit the bullshit and get right to the GoFundMe. We can just quit with the dogs and everything.
What odds?
That's peak influencer. I thought it was good.
What odds do you give me that the top two win it Underdog account use promo code Davis? That almost has to be the case.
I sure hope so for your sake. And without further ado, I am going to toss it to Dave right now, who is about to draft the best team he's drafted all summer because he won't be looking at the picks.
Thank you, Peter. It's time. You know, I'm a little bit nervous about this year's draft. For those that missed it, last year I drafted a whole lineup blindfolded. I'm about to do the same. And so basically Sosa is my co-pilot, and whatever happens. And we're going to see if I can draft a team blindfolded and what that team is going to look like. So in the words of my favorite NFL quarterback, let's ride.
Are you David Static from the Swolecast? I was like, yep, that's me.
I just want you guys to know I'm total dust. I'm the problem.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Leave it to the guy with the crypto dunes, Abby, to not understand context.
I should have known you getting 30 likes was directly written by someone else.
You know me, I don't do a ton of research before the show.
I've put no research into this. Don't know if it's true at all.
You're on the right show.
To it, bro. Live a little.
Live a little.
Just live a little, guys.
Okay, guys, talk to me.
Good news, bad news situation. We did all get. Oh, here I can share the board. We did all get in the same draft.
Okay.
Dave, you are drafting 101. Peter is drafting 1-4.
What's the bad news?
Drafting 1-5. Oh, the bad news is just there was no bad news. It's all good news.
Okay, you said bad news.
No, we all got in the same draft. Good news, I'll be able to take Justin Jefferson again.
Dave, you're on the clock now.
Okay.
David's on the clock.
Do you need him to read the available players?
You know what? There's a lot of talk about C-Mac, but I'm going to go with the staple, the guy that I've been going with as my overall guy. Let's go with Tyreek Hill, 101.
Just like the most own the libs pick from the 101 you can do.
Yeah.
Well, no. The most own the libs pick is Bijan Robinson.
No. Not when you factor in Tyreek Hill's problematic past.
After the 49ers put my guy Mitchell on the IR, I want nothing to do with them. Nothing.
So it's I shared my screen.
All right, this will be a good time just to let people know, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what your thoughts are, honestly, and how much you appreciate and respect what I'm doing right now.
Peter, aren't you worried? Aren't you worried about Jamar Chase
practicing in full and then just like changing his mind because of CeeDee Lamb's contract?
Yeah, aren't you worried?
Nah.
Okay, and guys, remember, you have to service the audio listeners because I am an audio listener. I am one of them right now.
But servicing the audio listener means helping you today, so that's more problematic than usual.
You know what? Honestly, I don't know how much it's going to help him, really, at the end of the day.
First
round, Tyreek Hill to you, Kitchen, Christian McCaffrey, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase. Pete takes Jamar Chase. I take Justin Jefferson. Bijan, early Garrett Wilson. Brees Hall, Amon-Ra St. Brown, A.J. Brown, Puka Nacua. We are at the turn pick now.
Gotcha. All
Kitchen,
right.
but this should honestly be, wouldn't you say last year when you did the blindfold draft, you had far less drafts under your belt than you do this year?
So I've got more DK drafts under my belt this year. I have about the same number of Underdog drafts.
Okay.
Maybe even a little less Underdog drafts than last year. So I think I'm at 50 or 51 BBMs, and that's
good.
About where I
Kitchen.
was
That's
last year.
The 12 hole said, Peter, you think Tyreek one is owning the libs? I'm going to own the libs harder. I'm doing Saquon Henry at 12-13.
All right.
Hey, sometimes you got to get a little weird at that 12 spot.
It's what's worse, Cup Neighbors or Barkley Henry? I can't. Here's great comment here from Josh Roto. We could force Davis to draft blindfolded, but I have my optimal team mapped out after my first pick, so it would not be a challenge. I would just know who to take at every pick, pretty much.
I will say, man, Barkley Henry is just so good because you could have that from the middle part of the board in the second and third round with Jamar Chase on it, if you would like.
You could have that with Tyreek Hill, theoretically.
Yeah, but maybe you don't want to have that in the middle of the board where everybody else could do the same thing.
Well, yeah, you definitely would rather have that with Michael Pittman instead of Tyreek Hill.
Dave, you are up. Dave, you are up in 3 picks. I just picked Nico Collins with Justin Jefferson. Peter is about to take Chris Olave with Jamar Chase.
Screw you, dude. I'm not letting you telegraph my picks. Suck it.
You took Cooper Kupp. Peter took Cooper Kupp.
Come on, Pete.
Neighbors goes, Olave goes. You are on the clock, David. You are on
Neighbors
the clock.
and Olave goes. All
There's
right.
a huge ADP faller for you, Dave.
Huge ADP value.
F me. Is Achane still on the board?
Achane is gone.
Okay. Waddle still on the board?
Waddle's still
gone.
Okay.
Gone.
What?
Yes, Waddle's gone.
Okay.
There's a running back.
There's a running back.
Oh,
You're going to get him anyway.
I don't.
You got Jonathan Taylor.
You got Jonathan Taylor. You are now on the clock.
I freaking love Jonathan Taylor. Okay. Now the third spot. You know what? Let's go a little value hunting. I think his situation is going to turn out just fine, and that is Ayuk at 25.
I don't know if that's value hounding. I think it's
yes, it is. Ayuk is value hounding regardless of where his ADP is.
We are about to learn if JGFC or Peter has the courage.
I'm thinking about it.
I can't believe Jonathan Taylor fell to me at 24.
Could still be a running back 1 if Mike Pence has the courage.
No. I had already taken Cup. I mean, that's the engine, right?
Now, I was really hoping you were going to do it because I don't
No,
particularly
you fall
want
on
to
the
do
sword. You do it. You do it.
How
Well, I
far
don't
does
have-
he fall?
I don't really have very much of this combination of players.
Oh, that's how he's gonna cope through it.
Did Rashi go already?
Gosh.
No, Davis. It's pick 35 or pick
Rashi
30.
is like just
I took him. I took him.
has been going up the board so far.
Wow. And Kyron continues to go.
Stop the slide. Stop the steal.
Stop the slide. Stop the steal. Mike Evans goes. Kyron's still on the board.
Who's gonna do it?
I
Dude,
mean, who's going to do it? Whoever likes a nice special teamer.
This is going to be the most August ass team ever. Like a 24-hour slide on Kyron Williams for one off the cuff comment from Sean McVay.
I don't think it's an off the cuff comment if he's actually returning punts. Like if he's not returning punts, it's not an off the cuff. Or it is an off the cuff comment.
It wasn't just that though. Like Jordan Rodriguez expanded on it. Our guy Emo Cowboy was in her mentions, talking about how how it also flows through to how they view the split with Corum, and that they do feel comfortable giving Corum more work. I don't think it was just the punt return comment. It was in tandem with reading into what that meant.
All right, Windhorst. Do you know who claimed the SEC leading rusher from last year, Peter?
No.
The San Francisco 49ers claimed the player who ran for the most yards in the SEC last year.
Was that Schrader guy?
Yeah. Windhorst.
Cody.
That's a big was the Saquon Barkley Derrick Henry drafter ever not taking Michael Pittman Jr. there? I mean, once in history. Never, not once.
You guys, there's a really funny typo that Tom Pelissero just had in a tweet right now. He said the Bills are re-signing wide receiver KJ Hamler, rest in peace, Gritty, to the practice dead, per source. He accidentally said dead instead of squad.
Oh, I said it wrong. The Rams claimed it, not the 49ers.
Oh, okay.
I said it the other way around.
Wait, did the 49ers cut him?
Yes.
Gotcha. He was the kid from Missouri last year?
Yeah.
Is there anything more predictable than the Barkley Henry drafter taking Michael Pittman?
That's what Davis literally just said, Peter.
Yeah, there's an echo in here.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. If I don't do this, Peter's going to do it.
Did Kyron continue to slide?
He went to a 3 running back start. I was not going to do that. I was always taking Travis Etienne here.
Oh, gross.
I didn't know you loved running backs so much. All right, Dave. Dave, you are on the clock in 2 picks. I just took Patrick Mahomes with Rashee Rice. Peter took ETN. Xavier Worthy goes to JGFC. You are on the clock now.
Hurts is available?
Hurts is not available. Hurts went.
Lamar
is available.
Okay, let's go.
You can do the double tap.
Star Lamar, don't take him yet because let's give me some time.
No, he took him. He took him. 30 seconds.
Sosa, what are you doing to me right now? All right, is Zay Flowers still available?
Kitchen, no.
I didn't know. I don't know. Jonathan Taylor fell to me.
Okay.
Kincaid.
You're going to take Kincaid over Andrews
Cooper.
on a Lamar team.
Cooper.
Cooper is there. Amari is there.
All right, take Amari.
Can you talk through why you're not taking Andrews there after the Lamar click?
Okay, I've got a ton of Andrews.
Okay.
And this whole undisclosed injury stuff with these guys, it scares me.
Is this serious right now? About to get there's like a huge baller here.
Who's the huge
wow.
baller?
I did not know that Peter was the running back guy.
Look at that. You scoop up ETN and Josh Jacobs.
Davis, please describe it to me.
I just took Mark Andrews with Patrick Mahomes and Rashee Rice. I mean, free.
Okay. All right, so you're not worried about this whole injury thing.
What injury thing?
Doesn't he have an undisclosed injury?
Mark Andrews? No, he got in a car accident, but he's fine.
Or maybe that's what it was.
Davis's entire team is built up around guys who got in car accidents this offseason.
Peter, this is Dave. I think you might be a best ball drafter who is better served by not reading Roto World blurbs if you chose to pass on Lamar Andrews there because you heard Mark Andrews was maybe not practicing.
I just have a ton of Mark Andrews. So I like to.
Do you think Mark Andrews was drafting and driving, Dave?
Shout out to like all the cuts. Shout out to everyone that was having a cope yesterday, like I was, with Mitchell going on season-ending IR. That was rough.
I mean, I'm gonna break world record for cope posting when the Bengals sign.
Well, what about the Rico stuff as well? Rico Zeke. Do you think this affects him at all?
Yeah, I think the guy who couldn't contribute to the 2023 New York Jets probably is not going to be able to contribute to the 2024 Dallas Cowboys.
Who was the third back that they were giving touches to over Dalvin Cook last year? There was a random ass player that even jumped Dalvin Cook.
Michael Carter. Then they cut him.
Yeah.
There was another guy. There was another guy who I have to remember right now, or it's going to drive.
No, I think if you were a Rico stan, I think you are absolutely fist pumping the Dalvin Cook stuff.
I mean, Abanikanda was playing some as well. Yeah, if you are a Rico or a Zeke guy, honestly, even if you're a Zeke guy,
dude, look at this team right here: Jenna, Breece Hall, Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyron, Josh Allen, James Cook, and then takes George Kittle. No wide receivers through 6 rounds. Probably the boldest.
It's a 0 WR team.
Wow.
Live a little. When you're in that 12 spot, you gotta live a little. Okay. So talk to me about like the general vibe of the board. Is it?
It's bizarre. It's okay. Very bizarre.
I was really hoping I'd have a stab at Kittle coming back to me, but that high T drafter there, Jen.
No, you just got you just got to snap off Josh Jacobs ahead of Mark Andrews and Dalton Kincaid.
Snap like Kitchen. I have too much Mark Andrews at this point.
AJ Dillon goes on the IR, and Pete's like, I gotta move Josh Jacobs up tier.
No,
Dave, you're up.
Davis, you are so wrong if you don't think Josh Jacobs past ADP after yesterday's day is not.
Is Josh Jacobs available?
No.
What round are we in? 7th?
6-7. You're at the 6-7. You have 8 seconds. Say it.
Kyler. Is Kyler taken?
Kyler is not taken. You can have
Kyler. Take him.
I'll give you 30 seconds.
Okay.
Kitchen,
so now
let's think of Kyler.
Tyreek, JT, Ayuk, Lamar, Amari, Kyler.
Oh gosh, this team is so
full
hot
gritty
right
and
now.
take Stroud.
Okay, so we need a wide receiver. Is Sutton available?
Yes. Sutton is available.
Why are you laughing?
It's shocking that he's available at pick 73.
Oh, okay. Well, don't take him.
You know, it's too late.
Don't take him.
You know,
JSN.
The Sutton drafter.
Hollywood Brown.
The team that has no wide receivers.
Davis, please shut up.
Punching
Davis,
right now.
Shut up. Is JSN or Hollywood Brown available?
You already picked, dude.
Kitchen, we're like 6 picks past you right now.
Okay, you guys have to be quiet and let me ask questions. Davis can't be saying fist pumping everything. I need to give like a final answer to this. I'm just asking if they're available. I'm not saying to draft them.
Kitchen, you haven't done that many drafts. If you're having to ask if Sutton's available at the 6-7 turn.
Okay. Here's the thing. Again, Underdog completely different than DK.
Did Sutton go at the 6-7 turn on DraftKings?
No, it's the opposite.
To be fair, when you talked about Sutton, you had 5 seconds left on your pick.
Okay.
He did the right thing.
Guys, listen to me. I need
the
you
internal
to focus.
30-second
I need you,
Davis.
Davis. You talk over me all the time, and I allow it.
But not.
I need you to focus in when it's coming up on my pick. When it's something that is, I'm asking a question. You don't bring up other stories. You don't talk about other drafters in the room. It's all about me. Okay.
The chat stole my comment, which is that the 8 wide receiver drafters or the 0 wide receiver drafter absolutely punching air that Cortland Sutton went before 80.
They took Raheem Mostert, or no. They took Jameson Williams. They finally
Wide receiver 1, Jameson Williams.
So I was around in my head. I was around ahead. Who were some of the wide receivers that have gone after Cortland Sutton?
Keon Coleman, Hollywood Brown, Ladd McConkey, Jameson Williams, Jordan Addison, DeAndre Hopkins.
So I wanted Hollywood Brown, but that's okay.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say it because he fit my team like a glove.
Well, I said, is Hollywood Brown available?
After
and that's when you kept on
expired.
talking. You kept on talking. So I need, again, focus on me, Davis. I know it's
who looks like they're doing their first draft more, Soccer Dave or Jenna Bryant.
It's the bookends.
It's hard to tell. Jenna's actually not the bookend one. That's the Barkley Henry team. Jenna's from the 8. Did Breece Hall, Gibbs, Kyron, Josh Allen, James Cook, George Kittle, and Jameson Williams. Although maybe the sharpest of all of us buying the dip on Kyron.
Yeah,
12.
it was said. You said is Hollywood available 15 seconds after your clock had expired. So
I don't know this because number one, you guys tell me the clock has started after the clock has already started. Just give me a little bit of like leadway. Lead me, like those team building exercises where you catch the guy who's blindly, jumping backwards. Like I've already hit the ground. Like you've led me into traffic and just let the bus run over me. And I need you to do a better job.
Speaking of getting led into traffic, I'm going to take Jalen Warren right here. You're going to have 2 Cincinnati running backs to pick from it at your pick, Dave.
Okay.
All right. You have 60 seconds or less before your pick at the 8-9 turn at pick 96-97.
Okay. Are Tony Pollard gone?
Tony Pollard is not gone. No, he just went, I think.
Oh, yeah, he did. JGFC took him.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be up in 20 seconds, Dave, or less.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Gone.
Okay. Njoku.
Gone.
Available. Gone. Nope. Gone.
Bowers.
Gone.
Okay, so that means all of my tight ends.
You're on the clock. You are on the clock.
There is a tight end who's a big ADP faller.
Ferguson?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Star Ferguson, don't take him yet, though. Do not take him yet. And
Ferguson's quarterback is available.
I've already got 2 quarterbacks. Don't try to lead me more into traffic. Okay, and let's go running back. And I'm not scared. Let's go Chase Brown.
Thank God. Thank you, Dave.
Okay, so Chase Brown and Ferguson. Chase Brown also pairs nicely with my Cortland Sutton pick.
That you know what? I can't argue that. That is true. He does.
The Tim Patrick news.
The third running back for the Cincinnati Bengals pairs very well with Cortland Sutton.
Was the Tim Patrick news not crazy?
I mean, Sean Payton just took us for an absolute ride last week. The past 10 days, just cat and mouse with us.
Like what were the most just jaw dropping moves? Tim Patrick cut, the Michael Carter being cut as well.
Did
anyone see the Eli Mitchell to season?
Oh my God, P. Ryan is a Chief. He's a Chief. That's someone just said it. Someone just said it in my Discord. So I guess.
Yeah, Jordan Schultz confirmed.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Let's go!
That's awesome. That's perfect.
Yes.
Son, summer I will sacrifice whatever 3 Carson Steele teams I did for. I will sacrifice a Carson Steele team.
Does that mean CEH is dead?
Yeah, Clyde is dead. It's over for Clyde.
Dude, P. Ryan is a sick pick right now.
P. Ryan is a sick pick. I mean, he's actually not, but.
Well, he's like the Jerick McKinnon, right?
Yes.
It's where you were.
He's not any good, but yes.
Dude, he can give them exactly what McKinnon gave them. Late McKinnon had no burst. He was just a trusted pass protector.
What if Carson Steele plays better than Samaj Piran? Have you thought about it?
Now you're back to coping on your 3 Carson Steele
I'm
teams.
sorry. Look, oh, Dave, why'd you take Chase Brown from me, brother?
Bro, because I don't draft scared. I don't draft scared unless it's Mark Andrews.
Leave it to Kitchen to Sun run a Chase Brown selection literally seconds before P. Ryan avoids signing with them.
Oh, that's crazy. I wonder if Steele's the one out, though. Like maybe
you think the fullback who runs a 4.8 40 might be the odd man out.
Dave, he's literally a fullback. He's literally a fullback, and it's fine. He's going to score 6 touchdowns anyway.
He's like juice check.
Yes.
Yeah. He still hasn't get. Hey, Davis, how's our bet looking now, brother?
Oh yeah, I'll pay you. You win.
Let's not. I mean, I still have to have Cam Akers beat out Dameon Pierce. Let's relax.
All right, so run down your teams for me and where we are in the draft.
We are in the 10th round, pick 110 just went off. I have Justin Jefferson, Nico Collins, Rashee Rice, Patrick Mahomes, Mark Andrews, Brian Thomas, Hollywood Brown, Jalen Warren, and Brian Robinson Jr. This is a Samaj P. Ryan-ass team if I've ever seen one.
I have Joe Burrow at quarterback stacked up with Chase. I got my 3 running backs, Travis Etienne, Josh Jacobs, and Javonte Williams. My other wide receivers, Cooper Kupp, a pair of Seattle guys, DK Metcalf and JSN, and a tight end in Evan Ingram.
Gotcha. And then I have Lamar and Kyler, Taylor and Brown, and then Reek and...
That was the greatest moment.
Oh, IU.
I got married recently, and I have 2 puppies, and that news might have been the best thing that's happened to me in the last 10 years.
I've got Reek, Ayuk, and Sutton. I've only got 3 receivers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
no, you have 4. Dave, you have 4. You have Reek, Ayuk, Amari, and Cortland Sutton.
That's
so
right.
It's setting up for you to add a playmaker later.
Yeah.
Is JJFC going to pull off CeeDee Lamb at pick 118 here, or Dak with CeeDee? He is. Wow. GG.
Okay. And when am I picking?
You are up in 20 seconds. You will be selecting your 10th round pick and your 11th round pick, 120 and 121. I just selected Rico Dowdle. Pete took A.D. Mitchell. JGFC took Dak Prescott.
Okay. Judy off the board?
No, he's there.
Okay.
A lot of the running backs by ADP, Dave, it's like all quarterback, tight end, and wide receivers by ADP.
Okay. So give me Judy. And also
okay.
Playmaker.
Start that right now. And give me Corum.
I think Corum's gone. Yeah, Corum's gone.
Oh, RB1. Okay.
Oh man, Davis. I just forgot to P Ryan free look and managed. Take a peek.
I just drafted P Ryan.
Okay. P Ryan. Give me P Ryan. Gosh. This is a championship team.
Oh my God. Kitchen.
Listen, where was if McKinnon was last year, where was he going to go? Around this range?
Oh, Dave. That was the pick of the summer right there.
Championship.
That was the pick of the summer right there, buddy.
Guys.
All right, that's getting tweeted.
Screenshot
121 caption. To be fair, he's blindfolded.
How many teams have P Ryan on their squad?
5%.
Most of them in the 18th round.
Well, no. There's 9% of the contest left, so he'll be 100% owned for the remainder of the contest.
Correct. So like 60,000.
I was gonna say like 15% of the contest.
So like 60,000 divided by 12 that's like 5,000 teams.
No, 600,000.
Kitchen, I just want to
Right.
be clear. When we were all saying he's now a great pick, we met after like pick 160.
No, he was never getting back to me, Peter, and you know it. Nice try.
Yes, he was.
Dave, about 100,000 teams will have Samaj Pirine.
No,
Napkin math.
no, it's not true at all, Davis.
That is about
Only 1 in
17% of
12
the content.
teams can have him. Davis, your math is so off.
Oh no, my math is wrong. You're right.
Yeah, gosh.
Okay, so about 8,000 teams will have him. About 8.
And
I
only
said-
one will have him in the 9th round.
Yeah.
No, you're going to see his ADP just skyrocketing up.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Because again, where would Jarek go last year? He would go around this range, if not earlier.
Leone,
What's the reverse value have?
Leone and I did take a round 20 Samaj Pirine in the Silver Bullet last night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Beautiful. I mean, wow. Chase Brown. How far up does Chase Brown get now? Now that we know Pirine is not happening.
I think
No, the film watchers will start posting clips again about how he bounces everything outside, and they'll keep his ADP in check.
Didn't DeAndre Swift bounce everything outside?
Do the film watchers like him? I don't think they like him either.
I never
No, they don't.
remember. Okay.
Khalil Herbert's been skyrocketing up.
I love how Dave actually has just this intimate understanding of Khalil Herbert's ADP arc while taking Samaj Pirine.
Well, I'm just saying. Just saying. It's like when Sam Darnold, whenever JJ went on season-ending IR, Darnold immediately he was not being drafted in the 18th and the 17th and the 16th and the 15th. He was just bang 14th round because why? People wanted to be different. And they want to differentiate themselves. And what if Pirine is the guy you need? Well, I've got him on my team alongside a bunch of playmakers.
Hard to disagree with that, Kitchen.
Yep. All right. So what round are we coming up on? 12, 13?
Davis is on the clock right now at 12-8.
Okay. So this is like 140, pick 140 around there?
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So tight ends. Any fallers? Is Freiermuth available?
Yeah.
Don't take him yet.
Not Freiermuth. You're not on the clock, but there is an ADP faller by 10 picks right now.
For tight end?
Yes.
I don't want Schultz.
Well, then you might be stuck with that. I mean, it would be awful if you had to bring back in week 17 to your unstacked Lamar Jackson. I do realize that.
Bro, you don't have to stack or game stack Lamar. He's a one-man wrecking crew.
Who am I to argue with the guy who's willing to burn one of his BBM bullets blindfolded?
You
All
really put the price
You're
on what you might need, though. Dave, you're on the clock.
Okay. Give me 140. Let's see. What is receivers that are available? Is it like Mooney? Is Mooney available?
No.
Mm-mm.
I'm guessing Gabe Davis not available. Let's just go. Let's not even worry about ADP right now. Give me
You
Bateman.
just auto drafted Cousins.
You F me so hard. Gosh, why did you do that? Sosa,
So you got 10 seconds. Tell him to take a pick.
Zay Flowers, Bateman.
Bateman.
Oh my
Someone got a
gosh.
clip of saying Lamar Jackson's a one-man wrecking crew. You don't have to stack him and then pick 145 Rashad Bateman.
No, dude, he just said Zay Flowers. It's round
No,
13.
I said Bateman before. I said Bateman before that. But Sosa, help me out here. You guys are just throwing me under the bus. Of course, I don't want a quarterback. So tell me, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
I'm hiding behind the scenes. I'm not on the show.
You're my co-pilot. This is like me. It's like the plane hitting the ground, and then the co-pilot saying,
It's like what
pavement.
plane hitting what building, Dave?
Stop. Stop. This is like the helicopter just going into water, and then you saying water. Like
Water.
I don't
Like, help
trust
me out,
anyone in this
Sosa.
room now. I'm having to reach for my stack 20 picks ahead of ADP. This room is drunk.
what's your stack?
I have the DK Metcalf JSN, and there's the Lockett side on the other, or a Lockett drafter on the other side of the board. And we got blindfolded drafters autoing Kirk Cousins.
So you took
Matthew
Fant?
Stafford went at pick 130.
You took Fant?
I took Geno Smith to go with
Geno
JSN. And
Smith. What an idiot.
yes, Kitchen.
I guess
Dave,
Levis
Is
should've
this how
taken
we lock up our stacks?
Dave, you should have taken Jordan Mason.
I almost did.
But you
I
had to
cannot
have Kirk
believe
Cousins.
Sosa gave me Kirk Cousins though. Like I already had two quarterbacks, at least Star Fryermuth, as we were talking about him. Like, help me out, bud.
Pete, how high are you chasing Jordan Mason up?
I think this is. I would not take him over Jaleel McLaughlin. I think and I'm still taking Ray Davis, Braylon over him. I think once you're in that like Bucky, Herbert, Gibson tier, that sounds about right to me.
So you think I jumped it?
You taking Jordan Mason over your guy Braylon Allen does feel like jumping the shark.
Oh, you already took Jordan Mason.
I did. That's why I said it. Yeah.
Yikes.
That's probably, you know what, Pete, that's fair. I shouldn't have done that.
I think he's fine in that range.
I think he's fine in that range, but if I'm going to take a round one handcuff, I still want Braylon. But I'm just a bigger Braylon bull than Davis, I guess.
Don't make me pull out big board exposure sheets. Buddy.
Hey, you vote with your wallet in these drafts, and I've seen enough.
Okay.
Wow, I sent a lot of tweets yesterday. Trying to quote tweet my own tweet, and I can't even find it.
So am I at a 3-3-4-1? What am I at?
You have Tyreek Hill, Jonathan Taylor, Brandon Ayuk, Lamar Jackson, Amari Cooper, Kyler Murray, Cortland Sutton, Jake Ferguson, Chase Brown, Jerry Jeudy, Samaj Pirine, Kirk Cousins, and Rashad Bateman.
3-3-6-1.
I'm so glad I set up for the Deshaun Watson stack only to take freaking naked Kirk Cousins. Sosa, bud.
Not Sosa's fault. I'm going to say it's not Sosa's fault.
If you're helping someone, you don't wait till they hit the wall to say wall. You know, like you say, hey, there's a wall coming up in 5 seconds.
What if you construct that wall yourself by screaming?
No, stop. Stop. This is like crossing the street and hearing the little beep, 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 and they just go silent. And so you just, if a car hits you, it's like, oh, car. Like, give me a warning. I cannot believe I took naked Cousins. I mean, I love Kirk.
You can always take Ray McLeod, dude. Pete, did you just take worst team took Tolbert? Incredibly unfortunate.
I'm not up right now.
Frick. I was gonna take Hunter Henry.
Oh, Hunter Henry's the guy who I was thinking about the undisclosed injury.
What, Davis? That's such a dumb. Fuck you. Sorry.
What's going on?
I'm setting something up. I just took Andre Yoshibas. I'm setting something up.
Someone take Bo Nix. Dave, I want you to dial up a Bo Nix stack right now.
No, I would have, but Sosa
Dave.
freaking drafted Cousins for me.
Dave, take
Underdog
Esteban, Josh
draft
Reynolds. I don't
again.
just collateral. God damn it.
Dave, you're on the clock next. You have someone's picking right now.
Oh, well, thank you for the warning, Sosa. I really appreciate it.
It's hard to do 500 things at one time. I'm sorry.
Dave, you have 14 seconds.
I won't let
Dave,
it happen again.
Dave, dial in. Dial in, Dave.
What round we in?
14. Round 14.
Okay, what? So, like 160s, 170s?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Marshawn Lloyd?
Marshawn Lloyd is there.
Yeah.
Okay. Star him, Sosa. Do not take him. Do not take him.
All right, hurry up. You got
Okay.
19 seconds.
Well, it's okay if he times out because I've got him. Wide receivers, see in the 170 range. Boy, this is probably where Bateman goes.
3, 2.
Yeah. Okay. Help me out with some of the wide receivers that are available.
Kitchen, can I tell you something? Because you like breaking news. Russell Wilson announced the starter by
Oh
the Steelers.
my
If you
God.
want to get a third
Available
quarterback.
wide receiver is Dotson, Pearsall, Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah. Give me
10 seconds.
Wan'Dale. Gosh, this team is such a cluster. It was going great until I got sabotaged by my own
Until you
producer.
snapped Samaj P. Ryan in the 10th round.
No, that was fine. That really was fine.
that was fine.
It really was.
Peter. First off, there's another player for you to take. Second off,
know, but
it was not done with any malicious intent.
No, I know, but I still like saying "fuck you."
Can you say it to the producer Sosa?
And I even screwed myself anyway because I can't take Knicks's tight end
Why can't you take Dulcich?
because I have another tight end that has a week 14 bye.
Who cares? Didn't you see the stats?
Didn't you see the stats? Not everything's stats, David. Sometimes you kind of just got to feel out the vibe.
You tight ends that have the same buy have like less than a 1% advancement difference. Like it's not a big deal. Don't be
Not a
scared.
big deal.
Don't be scared. Don't you read Herzig tweets?
I do. I read Herzig
Godfather
letters.
of-
I
Godfather of
only read things that Herzig sends to me in letter form.
Pete, well done on the Best Ball Bros vid.
Thank you.
I like that you I thought it was a good directorial decision to go away with facsimile and just do the full on impersonation. I thought that made it better, honestly.
What are you saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
either.
instead of just like pretend like, oh, this could be David or it could be Justin Freeman, you don't know. I like that you just went all in on the impersonation.
Dave, I got to
They're
say,
amalgams of characters.
we got a comment saying that me giving you the names makes it too easy. So
Yeah, don't do that again, Sosa,
Chat,
please.
look at his team right now and tell us
No.
if you think it's too easy.
No, Sosa, you can't do that. It goes against the spirit of the draft.
Let me read one more comment from Historical Anomalies. Sosa,
Yeah.
Kitchen doesn't seem like a team player, throwing you under the bus every chance he gets. What is
Nope.
the best way to really tank his team? Let him draft with his eyes open?
No. I'm not throwing you under the bus, bud. I already got hit by the bus crossing the street.
I'm
Dave,
sorry.
you made these choices all on your own. You're big.
Yeah,
you're
well,
big boy.
Next year it's going to be you, Davis. I'll give you $25.
I'll do it. I'll fire up a stream after this, dude.
No, you can't do it after this. You had your choice last week. I gave you the option and you said no. You can't low bar that I've created and then want to say, "Oh yeah, I can do it now." Because this is a failure compared to last year. I'm just going to call it.
I feel like you think me drafting Blindfolded is going to go really bad. I could probably do this with my eyes closed anyway.
No, Davis, you couldn't. That's the whole point of like proving it. It's different. Once you've got the mask on.
Peter, what do you think? Do you think how far off of optimal do you believe?
Davis, what this exercise with Dave, if you've done a lot of drafts, is actually not hard. But you have also overestimated your ability, saying you could multi-table all these teams and draft great, and you've proven that you can't.
Well,
I'm multi-tabled fine. I don't think I've had any bad. I haven't had it.
Everything.
I don't do the star method anymore.
Once you are unable to see what everyone else is doing, you're like giving names, and they're like taken, and so then you have to like immediately go back into your brain and figure out what the next person is.
Sure. Totally.
All right. What round are we in?
The 16th round.
Davis is about to pick.
Okay.
I am about to pick.
And I've got a 3-4-7-1 build. I think that's it.
Sure.
So, I mean,
Another
You
little
do have a-
snipe by Davis.
You do have a 3-4-7-1. As Chris points out, it is definitely hard when you're banking on players being available 20 spots after ADP or 20 spots.
Dave,
ahead.
you're up next.
Well, thanks.
20
Sosa.
seconds, Dave.
Appreciate it.
20 seconds, Dave. You have a. What do you have cooking? A 3-4-7-1. So you need a tight end. You would like to have one more running back.
Of course.
Maybe considering you have P. Ryan, maybe two more running backs.
No, he's fine. But I might get another running back.
All right. You are on the clock right now.
Okay. Boy. Let's go Tyler Boyd. Is he available? No. Don't. Is Dortch
Tyler
available?
Boyd, believe it or not, Tyler Boyd is available. Greg Dortch is not available.
No.
Okay. This is just land of the Nakies. All right, let's go with Tyler Boyd.
Brother,
I
who's
got
in
it.
the
Get
mix?
ready for your next pick.
Okay. So running backs. Is Tyrone Tracy available?
Yes, he is.
Okay, let's do him and pair with Taylor for that week 17.
Hey, Davis, if
want
you're looking to
Jalen
round out
Virgil.
your Bo Nix stack, oh no, that's the Bills. I thought it said the Broncos are signing Jalen Virgil. The Bills are.
No, Bo Nix naked is probably fine, right?
He is fine.
Just want him to run.
Gosh. I've got so much Bo Nix and Will Levis, though. Oh, that CLV. So,
All right, you're a real asshole, Peter. That you got me back.
what do you do?
He took Malik Washington.
Good.
Wow, I really have no moves after that. What do I do? I guess I just take Dulcich and just do 3 tight ends. He's the best. He's the best.
Aren't you worried about that week 14 bye?
I took Noah Fant.
Okay.
Yeah, so I guess at the end of the day, Carson Steele is just a fullback. Today I learned that the player that the Chiefs said was a fullback will be playing fullback.
It was a fun few days, though.
Don't get me wrong, that was a fun week. It was a fun week. It was a fun week.
Do you know what I had wrote in a group chat where we took him with our last pick in a slow main event. And so this was a message I wrote on August 22nd at 9:57 p.m. I've now convinced myself that Carson Steele is going to be a Jeremy Lin, Tim Tebow-esque movement that defines this 2024 NFL season.
Honestly, that's so funny you wrote that, because as soon as you just said that, I'm like, wow, that exactly captures how I felt about it. Like, literally could not capture how I felt about it more.
Like, we already
Donald
had
to the
like
Broncos,
Britt
it's
Devine
over for me.
Britt Devine already posted like first or not anytime touchdown for Steele week 1, which I mean, I guess he's may still be live for, but
dead. Is completely dead. That's dead. But fun to think about.
don't you feel good though about your other receiver? Like, isn't it nice to only be drafting 3 Chiefs receivers and not have to worry about
beautiful, not having to care about Kadarius Toney or Justin Watson? I mean, yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm about to make the worst pick in best ball. You know how they do these videos, the best pick, Deposit Kingdom. I'm about to make the worst pick in Best Ball Mania 5. Roman Wilson.
Oh gosh. Where do you get your ideas, Davis?
Dave, he's literally like, I can't imagine how bad of a pick he is.
So why did you just pick?
Kitchen, what's the deal with Chig? He getting traded?
I like he's on the do not draft list for me.
Yeah, I have
They
so much
kept-
correlation with Titans, but yeah, let's get my guy Theo.
Get Theo or get Wiley, because he
I'm
seems
not taking
like
Jared Wiley.
All right, Dave, you're up next. Get ready for the last pick.
well, I'm not. Okay, is Zach Ertz available? Senate,
Yeah,
Almost always, yes.
Zach Ertz is definitely available.
Senate available.
Senate is gone.
I will say the tight ends actually got pretty chewed up in this one. Chig is available.
Hayden Hurst.
The Chiefs traded for Peyton Hendershot if you want a around 30 guy.
I don't want Jared
Hayden
Wise
Hurst is
back.
available, Kitchen.
Give me Hayden
You're
Hurst
on the clock.
because he's
Kinda
just
like
being
stacking.
overlooked.
It's kind of like stacking with Lamar Hayden Hurst. You know, they did famously. He was drafted ahead of Mark Andrews to the Baltimore Ravens. So I get it. Correlated.
Jake Ferguson and Hayden Hurst is the most inspired tight end room I've ever seen in a best ball media contest.
Spider-Man pointing me.
Oh man. All right. That's the draft. Kitchen, you want to recap these teams?
No,
Can you
I don't.
hang on? This is a fun trick, Kitchen. Can you recite your entire team without looking? The
No
one you
chance.
just drafted. Yeah. Put the blindfold back on.
I can't. I don't know who I just drafted.
I can do that. That's one of my party tricks. Like I remember the teams I drafted.
That's very
Yeah,
impressive
okay.
of you.
So I've got the elite triple elite quarterback stack with freaking Lamar, Short,
Go to the team view so
Tyler.
we can see Kitchen's team as he reads it off.
and Cousins. Shout out to Sosa for the help on the Cousins pick. If I win $1
Which
million
view,
this
Peter?
lineup, I will split
The individual team ones.
with Sosa.
I-
So,
Like when you're reviewing all your Best Ball Mania entries and you click one and you see the team view on the right.
yeah,
Now
Taylor.
click that. There you go.
Taylor's my first running back. And
Then we had a news-filled 1-2 punch after that.
then Chase Brown
Yes.
was second, and
Come on, Kitchen.
was P Ryan third?
Yeah.
Gosh, that might have been
You're right.
an over.
RB3.
That might have been a reach.
Followed by the worst pick, just completely negating anything you got out of the Chase Brown selection.
That might have been a reach.
That might
Unless
unless
it's who you need. All right, and then Tyrone Tracy. Before Tyrone Tracy, I got Packers running back. Now I can't think of his name. Jeez, Marshawn Lloyd. How can I not? All right, so those are running backs, and then receivers are Reek. Oh boy, Cooper, but I got someone before Cooper. Oh, Ayuk. Gosh, and then Sutton, Wandell, Boyd. I'm missing one though. Boyd. Which one am I missing?
Judy.
Judy. That's who it is. I was
The
trying to say
playmaker. How could you forget the playmaker?
the Cleveland stack. Gosh, what a terrible team this was. I just failed. Like this is misery right now. Like I usually nail my drafts, and this is just
I usually nail my draft.
oh Bateman. Forgot Bateman stack. If this wins,
I usually nail my drafts.
if I win this draft, if this is top 2, win it.
Can someone
then,
make a meme that's just a picture of Dave blindfolded and then just simple white text under it that says, I usually nail my drafts? Like, that's all I'm asking for. It's just very simple. It'll play. So tag me when you post it.
Top 2, win it.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm sorry for all those that believed in me after my performance last year, after all the finalist performances and appearances. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So,
Says the guy who chose not to pair Andrews with Lamar for a phantom undisclosed injury.
well, I'm pretty sure I got that mixed up in my head with Hunter Henry. So
Yes, he does have a phantom undisclosed injury.
So, gosh, yeah. Apologies. Sosa, you want to come on screen?
Yo,
Do you have anything you want to say to the people?
I look forward to splitting a few $1 million with you when we win.
Okay, well, I appreciate your your positive energy, but I was actually looking for an apology. So,
Dave, I'm sorry that I didn't star anyone for you for tight end. I guess it was that you needed.
Okay. All right. Shout out to everyone who thought I could do this. I couldn't. I failed. And I apologize. But let me just say this draft is not going to define me. This will not define me. We'll bounce back. So, Pete, you have anything you want to say?
Yeah. A week from today, we will be 24 hours removed from the first Swolecast show because we are moving to
Just say
Tuesday.
5 days and 23 hours from now we'll be
Yeah, no, legit production note there. The first preeminent first look show for the 2024 DFS season will take place on Tuesday at noon Eastern, where we will all be metaphorically blindfolded as we try to run through the week 1 DFS slate.
Yeah. Yeah, we will. This is like, it'll be first look and we can actually look. We won't be blindfolded. So it'll be good. All right. We got some announcements coming up as well. We won't divulge those yet, but just keep an eye out. And yeah, if you need anything, just let us know. Just hit us up in the chat, like, subscribe, leave a comment. But be nice, because everyone has a bad day. Even Caitlin Clark misses, has a game where she misses a lot of
I usually
shots.
draft good teams. I usually nail my teams.
All right. Clay just got it up on Twitter.
All right.
Hang on. I gotta put this in the StreamYard for Sosa to pull up. It's just too good. There you go. Sosa.
The amount of joy that Pete has in on your face right now is twisted.
Well, everyone else will too when they see this.
That was a fun draft. That was Dave, I think we need top 2 win it shirts.
Yes, we do. Look out for the Cavish anniversary email going out for those, the links to those. Okay.
Lot to celebrate. A lot of great moments. Are you going to do a roundup of the best posts?
A recap.
Yeah. For the haters, we made it.
Your email is like a 90% lock to end up in spam because it won't recognize.
Yes. If you got this, please respond. All right. Davis, what do you want to promote? Your dog?
High stakes main event draft with Evan Silva, Pat Thorman, JJ Zacharyson, and Rich Rebar. That'll be out on the channel tomorrow. And
you guys are being cowards and pre-recording it like usual.
Not up to me. Okay,
but yes. That answered my question. Cowards.
Yeah, cowards. And a new take cast with Kevin Cole just went live as well.
Ooh, very nice. We've got Fantasy Labs ranks from Kerner and Raybon on there. The top multi-year rankers available. So if you're tired of losing your league, just go to fantasylabs.com and look for those season-long ranks. We have cheat sheets available too. You can put in your settings. Just groundbreaking stuff. It's not really groundbreaking, but the ranks are good. And that's what you're paying for the rankings bros like myself. Pete, you good?
I'm good, man. I'm
okay.
Just ready to go do my next show. Just waiting
right.
for you to land the plane, brother.
Shout out to
good. Definitely check out the Best Ball Bros video on the Deposit Kingdom channel if you haven't yet.
There you go. Shout out to Sosa for leading us into traffic, and yeah, I'm not sure anything can be more of a wreck than this draft. So appreciate you, Sosa, for producing the show, putting up with us. We'll see you next Tuesday. At 12 o'clock Eastern time. Davis, I need you to write that down. And Eastern time, 11 o'clock Central
Dude, I'm
time.
in my hustle era. I got a fucking calendar now, dude.
I know you got a calendar, but that doesn't mean you always get the times right. So just make sure you're getting...
I did almost have the time wrong for our randomizer show tomorrow, Peter, and Corinne corrected me. So
all right.
Yeah, I gotta send a reminder to you guys. Yes, that's what I need to plug. So 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's Fantasy Feud, Team ETR, Silva, Daigle, Leone versus Team Ship Chasing, which is going to be Davis, Gretch, Corinne. I'm your Steve Harvey. We've been putting an ungodly amount of work into making this work from a tech perspective. So tune in. It's gonna be a fun time.
All right, that's the show. We'll see y'all next Tuesday for week 1 of the 2024 NFL season. This is Swolecast on RotoGrinders.com. Peace.